Well, we went from having either a Kanna or Adele who's like level 225 to having 2 people who are doing Black Mage in a week.
Well, this is my Kishmule, so he's not technically doing Black Mage.
Moving up. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a Kishimule progression session for a Kishimule right now?
Yes.
Okay, well,
I mean,
there goes any kind of seriousness out the window. All
wait,
right.
I mean, it is serious. I need
Yeah?
I need to make progression on him, and I also don't know where to go.
Wait, so are you going to
There's,
train this to go to keep Kishining you?
I mean, short term 260, long term probably 265, but those are still 2 big jumps. I also want him to be like pretty strong, so that maybe he could do Cernium, essentially training. I don't know.
Okay, but this is the secondary account, right?
Yeah, this is my secondary account. The Legion is nothing to speak of, as you probably saw. It's like level 500.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, it's really low.
You're not even
But it's
doing
got
the
like
Terra burns on
Eben
there?
and a... Sorry?
You're not even doing the Terra burns on there?
It's got an Eben and a Mercedes. I'm gonna put like
That's
another
120,
Kanna.
that's not Terra burn.
I'm gonna put another Kanna on there, and I'm gonna use that to like finish off my 8K. Like I'm just gonna like have that Kanna leech a couple of my mules that are a little bit weaker, because I don't want to train them.
Wait, to 8k on your main account.
Yeah.
But are you going to use a Kanna on your main account to leech these characters and to build up your Legion here?
I don't think I have any characters that can leech my Kishmule that are like within the range to leech my Kishmule.
Well, not the
But what
Kishmule, the
I-
characters on the Kishmule account to grow your Legion.
Yeah, but what I do for my Kishmule is I log on to a Kanna on my main account, and if it's a mage, I just give Haku buff and it gets like 300 attack,
Yeah.
and then suddenly it's like I have a full Legion board.
Right, yeah. Until you go onto the Kanna itself and try to train the Kanna, right? Which is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, but I mean the Kanna is 22k stat, and it's got 2 arcane weapons, which you'll see.
So the well, if the purpose for training is, then critical rate isn't. Well, critical rate is still important, right?
I mean,
Not for the summons, but if you want to go to Cernium, your actual attacks are gonna have to kill,
Yeah.
right?
in Limina, and like before, I was having more trouble with my summons than I was with my main attack, so I didn't really bother with crit rate.
Right.
I started with. Also, are you gonna share screen so I can see what you're looking at, or do I just watch your stream?
Oh, you can watch the stream, yeah. Or I can share the
Okay.
screen if you want to, but it'll be the same
Up
thing.
to you. I mean, the stream's on a delay.
Yeah, it's a little bit delayed, but not too much, right? I'm looking at your Legion right now, alright?
Yeah.
We're
okay.
looking-
Well,
we're
that's
seeing-
what I thought you were looking at.
Seeing a whole bunch of open space is what we're... It's like it's like the Midwest of the US. It's like there's one corn farm there, and then the rest is just cornfields.
I
Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to go off of what you can already do, right? Like you already got to 255. That was training on the character itself.
Yeah, and I will be training on the Kishmule, right? Still, because that's better than getting leeched.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like, if it is possible to move over to Cernium, right? I think maybe you'd be able to move over to Cernium at like 30k stat, right?
Have you
You don't
checked
need-
with other Kannas to see like how strong they roughly want it to be?
I talked to Crane briefly, but the thing is with Cernium is even if you're not killing like super efficiently,
The rates are still better, experience-wise.
yeah, the rates
right?
are still better.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I feel like I dead ended. I don't know what to like. I feel like my upgrades are starting to get pretty expensive.
That's
I don't even know.
probably the case. Yeah. Well, I mean, but so like Legion work is not something you want to do because you're still working on your own Legion.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could get like some like very basic stuff, but I don't know. I want to push to at least 30k stat. I feel like with 2 arcane weapons, I can start making like at least 200 bill an hour there.
Yep.
Right. I don't know.
These
As long as I'm
hyperstats
able
are-
to beat Limina rates. Limina
Hyperstats
rates.
are all over the place.
Yeah, they're pretty shit. I could reset them.
1 5 5 4 3 10 7, and then some in arcane
I
power
think there's a
probably as
second
well.
picture of the rest of the hyperstats.
Yeah, and then 4 50
Yeah.
and 6. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's amazing. Well, I mean, yeah, the arcane power for the symbol dailies, that's gonna be there's a lot of stat to gain there, right?
Yeah, I've been doing the symbol dailies.
Do you do symbol dailies on a character on your main account as well, and then just like combine? That's what I always did with my Kanna mule. I like do them on any character on my account and then just take it with me.
Yeah, it's hard because now the dailies, there's so many different like places you can land, right? So
Yeah,
it just ends up being I'm doing it on 2 accounts rather than one's helping the other.
Right, you're talking about like Vanisher Journey and Choo Choo as well, where it can be in Reverse City and in
it could
Yum
be in
Yum.
Reverse City, it can be in Yum Yum. Like it's just
and if
so
you only run
overlap.
one daily, then the chance of overlap is pretty much 0. Yeah. Well, the reason I say that is that I would always just like party them together because it would still. I mean, maybe it's faster for you to just like switch, log into the character, and then just do them on the character straight up. But I would always have the Kanna on the side, so like I wouldn't have to go through the relogging and the reswitching and all that. But I would just like follow along.
I've just got 2 PCs, and they're both like pretty good, so I can just play on either one.
Right.
And then then the Kanna is able to kill everywhere. Right.
Do you like switch it over with like the same mouse and keyboard?
I've got a different mouse, and then it's a laptop, so it's got a keyboard.
Right. All right, that's not a PC, okay? That's a keyboard. It's a laptop.
Yeah, no.
Lying on stream, exposed. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we don't care about crit rate. We don't care about crit damage by extension. And not about ID, and not about boss damage. And well, I'm thinking if you do redo it, you ever run out of mana when you're training? Like, would you need some more points in that?
Not really.
Even when you're domain charging, you're probably fine, right?
Yeah, even when I'm domain charging, I'm usually chill. Sometimes they drop down to like 30, but I don't think I ever go down and like not domain charge.
Yeah, maybe if something knocks you out of the Vanquisher Charm or something, or something weird.
Yeah, but then that's more mana is not going to help you with that.
Nope, exactly. I mean, if anything, you would just pump your damage even higher, right? Maybe the HP and the MP both? Like, because MP and HP do the same thing, right? So you would try to equalize those.
Well, I don't know if they do on Hyperstat, actually.
They do the percentages, right?
I think on Hyperstat, MP doesn't do anything for you. I think that's why I have the 1 in there.
Are you sure?
To test if it did anything.
Oh.
Not 100%.
Wait, why?
I have it logged in. I'll check really quickly.
Fucking
but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything.
Inconsistent MapleStory.
Yeah, wait, let's see.
Expect it to, though.
Oh, no, it does absolutely nothing.
That is
I think
so
it's because it
strange.
doesn't have any MP to upgrade. And since it's a hyperstat, like the Kanna passive doesn't apply or something. Or no?
Yeah, but MP percentage in your potential does work, though.
So, yeah.
Which is also counterintuitive. Because I thought that didn't work either. Because, you know, that would be logical then. But
well, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
And then when I ended up making HP gear, I realized it does.
Yeah, okay. Give 10 mana to Kanna? No, that's this one. That's this mana one, not the MP one. We're talking about this one, not this one. But yeah, I guess you just pump the regular damage more then, right? Do you have some boss damage because you also do some bosses on the character, or no?
I do some bosses, but like...
I guess you would do some if we're trying to... Well, we'll get to the equips and everything and see what you need to be able to kill, but if you're 255 and you know what you're doing and your boost nodes are maxed, you can probably already kill pretty much everything you want to kill, right?
Yeah,
In terms of
that's
weekly
pretty
bosses.
much...
Like Lotus Damien is no issue whatsoever, right?
I've not tried them, to be honest. I don't have a reason to do them.
Even with this... Yeah, because you're going for Arcane, if anything, so...
Yeah.
Abzo is
well, I have
joke.
already a couple Absolab pieces as well, right?
Yeah, from joining it in hard Lotus and hard Damien runs.
Yeah. And I mean, I could get more hard Lotus and hard Damien runs, so I don't really ever have a reason to solo.
Exactly. Oh, you do use decent sharp eyes?
Sorry?
You do use decent sharp eyes, even though You're not caring about crit rate?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe.
It's in there. I mean, you don't have a decent advanced
I know
blessing
it's
in there.
equipped.
That's some damage.
I forgot I had it equipped. Maybe it's on my keyboard.
Yeah.
I guess it is.
Maybe it isn't. And the I guess the Sengoku Force probably is better to put in something that's leveled up rather than, I don't know, rather than Sharp Eyes. Give a little bit more damage when you use them.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I probably did put in Sharp Eyes for bossing. Right, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Which you eventually, yeah, but yeah, so that kind of depends on how much bossing you're actually gonna do. But eventually, kind of tend to go for 6 boost nodes, right? But I don't know if you're ever gonna get to that point if you think that's necessary at all.
I don't know. I don't even know what the point is, to be honest, for 6 boost nodes for me, right? Since like all the skills that I'm using to mob are already boosted.
Yeah, exactly. It's only
like
for
when
the
I'm bossing.
It's only for the bossing nodes. If you
Yeah.
like, if you would exchange carries with other people or something, and you want to be able to use this character as well to be able to exchange carries with more people to fund your main
But
account
what do you
more or
exchange
something.
carries for, right? Helix? I feel
Well-
like my Kanna does a 4-minute Helix. Other than that, like you don't really exchange much.
Yeah,
That I'd
or
be doing on
like,
occasional.
let's say that someone is someone needs like help to be able to solo like Hard Loosen and Hard Will, and then your Kanna can bring like enough to the table to help them basically solo, and then you get to join on one of your main characters with them because this character is helping them solo, something like that.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's like if you want to get more access to more arcanes on your main characters, I guess. But even then, if you're helping with a duo, even then your crit rate and your IED and all that doesn't really matter that much because you're just there for the domain, the binds, and the and the barriers, I guess.
Also, this character has a perm party.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, like it just permanently gets carried.
Nice. Well, you're probably doing some carrying if you have, even if you just add domain and the binds and the and shells and everything, you're doing more than your part probably. Is it like a guild run or?
No, it's just a friend.
Oh yeah.
That I've taken occasionally, and they just usually have space in their run.
Mm-hmm.
So I just join them whenever they have space.
Yep.
I guess it's less of a perm slot and more of a they always have room.
Yeah, they just happen to always have room for you, yeah.
Yeah, they run super late.
Right.
For most people, so
Wait,
most
so what's
people can't make the run.
so what's the familiar situation? You do have some IEDs for when you're bossing?
Yeah, so I have a large ID, or sorry, a large drop, a large meso,
large
and then
drop.
3 IED familiars.
Right.
The IEDs are just commons.
And you use large meso because you're going full damage in the equips?
Well, I mean, I could go full meso. It's just I just showed that I had it. Figured why not.
Right. Yeah, that one might also have well, if it has really good defense, then it still helps you from not needing to switch as much, right? Not having to use the essences as much.
Is that how that? Oh, right.
Yeah, the defense helps deplete the gauge a little bit more slowly, so you can hold it for a little bit longer. Otherwise, the only other thing you would be looking for is like item acquisition or auto steal, right? If you have enough drop rate, but we can check how much you have.
Auto steal on familiars though is a little bit poor, especially.
Yeah, it's something, but yeah it's not great.
It's just the problem with it is it only applies to the things the familiar hits, right?
I've heard that, but then I've also heard the opposite.
I don't know. That's what I've heard. I've just assumed.
There
I
was
could
some
test it on
restriction,
my main
though.
pretty easily, but
It was... Oh god, auto-steal... I think it only applies to the monsters that you hit, so not the ones that your summons hit, I think.
I know that for sure. Like that is number one. And then the second thing is that familiars only apply to the mob the familiar hits, is what I've heard. But the summon thing is a definite thing.
I heard that the summon thing was confirmed, but I heard that the other thing was this unconfirmed. But
I don't know. I mean, I could test it on my main and
yeah, I guess you could check it real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
I
run
mean,
like
other than that, the only
6
thing
percent.
would be item acquisition or low or high defense, right? That would be the value of the second slot with your high item drop rate. So what kind of equips are
Yeah.
you running here? Nice, 21 dex, nice. Got that damage.
Yeah, I mean that's oh all my gear right now is just meso drop and
Yep.
damage, essentially.
Okay. Emblem still got that IED. Still struggling.
Yeah, I got super unlucky with my weapon. I got 3-line attack in 1 cube, like attack, not
A
magic
weapon
attack.
attack, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I was kind of sad,
Kinda sad. Only
and
kinda.
by kind of sad I mean quite sad.
You mean heartbroken, yeah. Ignore ID on the weapon.
Yeah, I have an IED weapon and a boss weapon. I swapped to the IED weapon when I'm bossing because I
Mm-hmm.
need the IED more.
Right.
But I could reroll one of them. But it's so expensive to reroll a weapon past
Yep.
2-line attack.
Definitely.
So I don't know if that's even worth it.
Hey, what set bonus are you running? Are you doing like this old superior plus reinforced thing, or?
I don't. I think my set bonuses kind of suck actually, in terms of Rian and superior. I do have a superior belt that I haven't touched
Mm-hmm.
since getting. But so right now I'm running 2-set Rian, and then where's superior?
Wait,
Wait, do I
two?
have any? I have no superior gear
Okay.
actually.
Wait, I see belt. Oh, is it only belt and pendant? For reinforced?
Yeah, no, it's just a belt and pendant
Oh yeah,
reinforced.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess the event rings are very solid.
Yeah, I kind of relied on those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to get on a mule account, plus really solid stats.
Yeah, I've been doing Gollix on it recently.
Mm-hmm.
It's like able to solo in a couple minutes, so it's got a belt. Maybe it'll get an earring, and then I could buy the pendant and then the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where's the second weapon? What is that one at? Just a tier 6 flame and 17 stars and some magic
Yeah, it was
attack?
linked as well, wasn't it? Or was it not?
I have one with IED. Hang on, did I scroll over it? No, I think I'm missing the second one.
Oh, rip. Let me see exactly what it's at.
But that's
So it's
also
got a lucid soul on it. It has. I have it on my Haku right now.
you can't activate that on Haku,
magic
right?
attack, boss, and then tier 6 attack. I don't think anything else special.
Mm-hmm.
Might have some int or something. Let's see.
Ooh,
Equip it.
bigly.
No, it just goes to max HP
Oh,
and
yeah,
some
okay.
all stat percent.
And so this is clearing quite easily and properly in Limina?
It's getting like I'd say like 80% of my mains rates. It doesn't one shot, but it's
Mhm.
like it's able to do like a little bit more active of a training style and able to get like pretty okay rates.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, the problem with scaling up is just that you need so much more damage. The people who were stuck in Limina for like 20 levels, right, and kept getting stronger and stronger. Those people just kept overkilling more and more without really seeing that. And then when they went to the new area, then they can finally see their damage actually being useful and needing to be applied. So
Yeah.
if you're like okay at killing in Limina, but then you move into the next area, there's a good chance that you're like 4 or 5 shotting them, and then the rates are kind of terrible. So it would,
Yeah.
I would definitely say like find some other Kannas who just like moved over and how strong they are exactly. There's definitely some gains to be made. I would say the main things to work on would probably be well, I mean the earring is not bringing that much to the table, right? That would be definitely one. The other thing would probably be just star forcing your CRA up to 21 if you have enough backups there, because you'll just need that chunk of damage.
Right.
And then maybe I don't know, like the base stats of event rings are really good.
Yeah, they're like
what's your fourth ring again?
comparable to
Yeah, like to replace the cracked, for example. Because that's like, yeah, it's like comparable to like an 18 star or something.
What is the let me see it. The Silver Blossom capped at, is that 15 star as well?
10, yeah. So that one, depending on how
So
hard you want to go extra. I think
probably replace that one and replace the
correct. Yeah, I think my Kanna on my other also has like so many rings, because it's like you get the rings pretty easily and then you just throw all those on there. I think I have the Chaos, the Master SS, the Cosmos, and then a Silver Blessing. And then I have, I think all 4 of the, hang on, yeah, the Glory Rings, like all 4 of those, a Superior, a Reinforced, the Tenebris.
Yeah.
Awake.
I'll probably get a Reinforced and I'll probably get a Superior on it. And then I'll also run a Superior Belt and a Superior Earring, maybe?
So
would that be 3 set? Or am I miscounting?
Yeah, if you go 3/3, the belt has to be superior and the earring has to be superior.
I have to change up my pendant.
And then you have to double. Well, no, yeah, because you can't get the set bonus there, right? Yeah, you have to.
I'd probably. Oh yeah. So the earring.
Both rings.
So I dropped the earring.
Yeah. Like the both one of each for the ring, one of each for the pendants. And then you choose which one you use between pendant and belt. Between earring and belt, yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'd drop the belt then, and I'd leave the earring.
Yeah.
Because the belt gives way more attack.
Yeah, the belts, belt-based stats are way better. Also means that your Dominator would be a little bit cucked though, but...
it is a shame, but... Well, I think that the set bonus is like... pretty good max HP, right?
Max HP, max MP, and the
magic
attack.
And magic attack. Yeah, it's pretty huge. I feel like that's probably enough to offset the Dominator.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 10% HP on the Dom, but yeah.
Wait, does the Dom have 10% HP?
Yeah, flat 10% HP.
Oh, shit.
And 10% MP.
Huge.
Yeah, and 10% MP. Yeah.
I don't know.
So wonder if that's better than the 3 set reinforced. Because if it isn't, then you would just use this as your pendant.
Oh, instead of reinforced, maybe.
Yeah, then you could use Dom and well, you're using reinforced pendant already, right?
Yeah, I'm using reinforced pendant already, but
yeah.
I'd probably end up getting the superior, right?
Yeah, well, the question is not like, is it an upgrade, but is it worth the upgrade? Is it like worth all the investment just for like a little bit stronger? That's kind of the question. Because if you can spend all that money instead in just getting all of your CRA stuff to 21, then that will end up helping your whole account way more than min-maxing a little bit on the set bonus on the... Because what's the set bonus again on the superior, the 3 set?
The 3 set is
13% HP, MP, and 35 attack. Yeah.
Attack and magic attack. Yeah, like that's pretty big. I feel like swapping the superior ring with the like silver blossom, and then the cracked ring with the reinforced means I get the Star Force bonus, as well as like the stat bonus.
Yeah.
Swapping my belt, I get a huge attack boost.
Yep.
As well as, you know, better Star Force bonus.
Yeah, we redo the potential on the earring, but I keep this earring. And then add the superior pendant. Do you have enough coins for all this stuff? You've probably been...
well, he can solo.
Stockpiling,
so
right?
It's just a matter of when.
Right. Okay.
Right. And then Cernium is pretty far out anyways for him, because he's got to hit level 5. Okay. Sacred Force for it to ever be the reality.
Oh, okay.
So he'd just be slowly amassing Sacred Force.
Yeah, the over long-term arcane power is still going to be important, not for the bonus damage, but just for all the stat that it's going to give you.
Yeah.
I'm
doing that as well.
Right, you're doing the events and getting buying from the shop?
I mean, I have the event, and I will buy from the shop, but I'm not buying it out.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff to buy. Like, I just bought out the symbols on my Adele only for Morass and Asphera, and that was like 22,500 stones.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It is
It's
pretty
like,
pricey. It's a lot though. I got like 150 of each or something. So it does. I did get like almost 3 weeks worth of dailies on both of those. So that is.
but you also 22,500 coins is a lot more than.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot more than the amount of effort it would normally take to like get that many symbols.
Yeah, well, I get like a decent amount just doing the dailies, right? And then you just accumulate a little bit every day, and then just do a little bit more every day just to cap out, and then at the end buy all of the extra ones.
Yeah, I'll probably buy like as many of the selectors as I can and like all that.
Yeah, because you
see
don't need
what happens with
nodes, and if that's the ring setup you're gonna end for, like I wouldn't buy any more event rings either, because they'll just be sitting in your inventory. Yeah, so I guess it'd be pretty much symbols. And what do you do? Do you do all of the dailies for symbols? Like, what kind of floor are you doing in Lakaline and stuff?
I think
like
I do floor 70 on Dream Defender,
that?
and then I'm capping out on everything else, right? So
Yeah,
10 on Spirit Savior, you know, all the other things.
yeah, that's pretty solid. By the
Yeah,
time the
so-
change comes for the monster kills in Lakaline, by that time you'll be maxed. Always
Yeah,
little too late.
That's a.
Well, let's say mathematically you could be maxed. Let's
yeah,
say that.
that's a better way to put it. Like a responsible Mapler would be maxed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Someone, if it was your main account, you would definitely be maxed.
That's also a bold statement.
Oh
for
yeah, true.
someone who
Because it took you a while
maxed
to
like
max.
a year ago.
Wait, when did you? Yeah,
Was it a
when
year
did you
ago?
max on
It was like-
on Damien?
I maxed it out on Unending Night.
Oh, okay, nice.
Like actually, like a week after Unending Night ended.
Like level 265 or something.
Probably, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, you've got other stuff going on.
Hey man, it's max now. That's
Yeah,
what's
it's
important.
max now. So yeah, I wouldn't touch like the Abzo Tyrant, any of that. Like if you get arcane pieces and for the long term you want to invest in that, that's all Gucci. I wouldn't do the sweet water stuff scenario either. That's all like, I don't know. I feel like that's all too much. But I would go hard on the CRA stuff and bump that to 21 to get a bunch of magic attack and stats out of that.
What about the chewing gum? Is that not worth stepping at?
The what?
Because that was something I was looking at.
Oh, the chewing gum. Yeah.
That's like a level 50 item.
Do you have any dineros at all?
Oh wait, did I already swap that actually? Oh, I have a condensed power crystal that I was considering using.
Good flame or?
I mean, pretty okay. But I could work on the flame if I wanted to. I was using that as HP gear, but I wasn't sure.
Like for
I
the
don't
set bonus or what?
I don't know, to be honest. It just
I guess right now you have 4, and then with the condense you'll have 5. So maybe that's why I gave you some more range. Oh no, wait, you have 5 now because of the pendant.
it gives me like 80k. It is not letting me view the. It is really not letting me right click this thing. Okay,
No.
well, I guess I can't.
We're switching those and keeping 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's whatever. And the heart.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean-
like
Yeah, you definitely want
Power Crystal is such a small game, though.
Yeah, it is small. Like, I would only consider maybe switching for a tattoo if you're gonna go like 17 star and get like a bunch of magic attack out of that. Because the set bonus is not really that bopping anymore either, right? Because you're gonna move away from the Dominator and the ring, so the only thing you're gonna get is Cup Badge and Eye. So you could go for something completely different on the face. And if you get just enough Dineros for 1 and just get 1 to 17, that'll already be pretty nice. And it also means that you don't have to do Commercy forever.
Yeah.
So that could be an option, yeah.
I think the one problem that I had was I think I looked at the Commercy. It was actually kind of a depressing game. Like it was also pretty depressing over a condensed power crystal. Right, because of the flame.
Yeah, but also because of the current set bonus, right? Once the set bonus is falling, that difference is going to get smaller. But yeah, the
Right.
flame isn't
Yeah,
going to be
fine.
as good. But the flame also, I mean, the Star Force on the condense stops at 10, and you can very easily get the tattoo to 17, and the extra weapon attack will take it
Right.
over. Plus the, you know, the potential a little bit higher tier. I think it'd be worth it.
Maybe.
Because there's not much, I mean, there's not that much to do, right? I mean, it's like getting into the reinforced and superior 3/3, and then I would do the tattoo, and then I would Star Force your the CRA, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, that means I have to start doing CRA. I actually haven't.
Yeah,
I think I have like 1 spare per, but I mean,
it's really
whatever.
fast though. It's just for the pieces.
Yeah, you get like 2 spares a run.
exactly. I give drop
gear.
rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
That
time next
is-
15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15 rolls around, you'll already have like 10 backups, and you'll pretty much already be
Yeah.
golden. So
Especially if you do like, if you really want to rush it and do like Critias and get like extra backups from there.
yeah, I was almost gonna mention that, but I was like, I would maybe say that if like next week there was 5, 10, 15 or something, but otherwise, there's no rush for that whatsoever.
Yeah. I also put effort into my badges. I have 4 right now, but
Mhm.
I have set up to get 10 badges.
Right.
Like I have the bosses farmed for Temple of Time
Yeah, I saw that.
already. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna get that IED badge, and then I'm gonna get. I already have. Oh wait, sorry, no, I already have the Temple of Time one. I'm gonna get the desert one, the Dio one, and I already
Mhm.
have the boss farmed for that.
Nice.
So I just have a whole bunch of mobs that I wanted to farm,
Mhm.
right? And I think the badge setup I'm gonna go for is like mostly damage, not really much magic attack because those are hard ones to get. And then some IED. I think 2 lines of IED,
Mhm.
and then just whatever relevant stats that I could find.
Yeah, I mean the small chunks of IED compared to doing literally anything for your Lynx and Legion is like peanuts though. Like if you do want to make bossing gains, I would say for terror burning and for any kind of burning, or if you do have some free time, just shitting out some level 70 characters for the Legion board already will give you so much.
But if I spend 30 minutes, right, and I
Mhm.
get 2 3% lines and then a 15% line on my 3rd slot, that's pretty big, right?
Yeah, that's pretty big. But you can't like upscale that too much, right? Whereas for Legion, every
Yeah,
single
it just
character
stops
you
there.
add, because that's also the thing for Legion is there's a lot of flat int characters, and all of that combined is also a decent amount of stat.
And those are easy characters to train because I
Yeah.
have a Kanna giving them Haku buff.
Giving this so much magic attack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
Remember in the past when it was magic attack and percentage magic attack at the same time? It made them so strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
it
And
was
then
like
when they nerfed it, Zero released a video saying that hard lucid is now mathematically impossible,
And then they did it like a week later or something.
or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, old Haku also gave a passive 40% IED to the whole party. That was so broken.
Yeah. Kanna's never been balanced.
Not really, no. Does 3% magic attack on Haku's fan apply? I think it doesn't, right? I don't think soul applies on the fan at all. Or at least the soul skill doesn't, right? You can't use the soul skill now that you have it on your Haku?
Apparently, Kala says it has some effect.
Okay, so the passive does. But you can't use the soul skill, right? If you have it equipped on Haku?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's
Surely
also very
not.
consistent. Like, so the skill can't be used, but the passive does. Okay. Another.
Yeah, no, I don't see the Lucid Soul available anywhere, so no,
Yeah.
you can't use the skill.
Rip. Get another one. You probably have enough for
I mean,
another
I
one,
could.
right? Yeah.
I probably have enough for another one.
Yeah. There you go, gains. You're welcome.
I mean, at this point,
Magic
at this
Tech
point,
does. Okay, that's good to know.
At
Um,
this point,
yeah, if you're looking for more badges to get, you know where to go, you know where to find that. Actually, just
Yeah.
updated my little command because I added the ocean badge and the swan badge to it. The swamp badge. I mean.
yeah, I already got. I mean, the thing is, it's not a matter of like what's hard to get.
Yeah,
or
because
what's
your
easy
main
to
could
get.
just farm a lot of them and just transfer
Yeah.
over.
It's just more what can my Kanna access and what will give my Kanna anything at all.
Oh right, you
Right.
want this guy, right? This guy.
Seraph? Yeah, I don't have them on my Kanna. I mean, I could open a booster pack or two, but it's.
Yeah, the
I mean,
chances.
I haven't gotten that on my main, and I've opened in the ballpark of like 50 boosters on my main.
Yeah, I lost track. I don't know. I think I got super lucky with booster packs. I don't know what the rates are there. I don't know if it's super rigged, but I've gotten like 2 Seraphs, 3 Demolishizers. I've gotten like 2 of the 3 of the Leafer bosses from there.
Right.
Got like the Yeti, the female Yeti, the lady sitting on the Yeti, the mushroom
Yeah.
thing. I've gotten
I've
so many
gotten
of the big ones.
a lot of bosses as well. I just haven't ever gotten Seraph
Yeah.
on my main, and like I did open a couple boosters on my Kanna, like maybe 2 or 3, but nothing.
Rip.
Let's see, how much familiar points do I have on it? I
Oh
only
yeah.
have 155.
Got blue
I
mushroom.
do have a lot of cards.
Zombie mushroom, Papa Pixie, Dodo Laika. Oh, and this is done. The supercharged poison golem, Snow Witch, Stumpy, Lord Pirate, King Sage Cat, Dragon War.
Wait, you got Lord Pirate? I'm actually jealous of that one.
And I got all of these from booster packs. So lucky.
Dude, so I did like 100 Lord Pirate PQs because a friend got Lord Pirate drop on their first try, and they also got the Alishar on their first try, like as a drop. I did both of those. I did like 20 Ludi PQs at least, and like 100 Lord Pirate PQs, and then I gave up. I was like, fuck it, not worth.
But they actually drop. Wow.
Yeah, no, they drop.
But
Allegedly.
just not for you.
I mean,
Yeah, allegedly.
I didn't technically see it myself, but
they could be just lying to you. Wasn't
No,
it in
I
the
don't think
KMS Tespia one where they were like the monsters that have cards that are needed will now actually drop from the PQs. Well, not the monsters, but like the monster collection, right?
right.
Because apparently some monsters couldn't even be added to the collection, and that was like the only way they were in the game.
That's really fun.
That's kind of silly.
Really fun and interactive mechanics.
Mm-hmm. What if he accidentally opened the booster packs and thought he got it from the PQ? I mean, the booster pack shows up on screen like which ones you get.
Yeah.
So
And he said like there was apparently a couple people and they all saw it as a drop.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right.
He's got
so.
damn. He's got
Unless this
he's
guy
got
got,
eyewitnesses.
like-
Chat.
Unless this guy is like mega big brain scammed me.
Yeah. He's got
And-
like a whole bunch of people in on it for no gain
Yeah.
whatsoever, just to troll you.
Yeah.
Who's the Crane? Is he trying to mess with you?
No, it's just a guild mate.
Well, not Crane.
So
'cause
you
Crane
know, I
left.
guess it is a possibility. You never know.
Yeah, they could be just messing with you.
Maybe.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a booster pack right now.
All right, do it. Streamer luck. I transfer my streamer luck to you right now for the booster
Okay.
pack.
Let's hope I don't DC.
Oh yeah, do booster packs do that these days?
I feel like going from extracting.
Wait, share your
to-
screen. Share your screen. Let's do it.
I can't though, because
Oh.
it's on my other computer, right?
Oh right. Okay. Oh yeah, true. Rip. Wait, use your webcam to film the other.
I actually don't think my webcam works on that laptop.
Damn.
I don't know. Maybe
No.
it like wants me to.
Webcam
might
on your
be-
main computer. Film your laptop screen. Share that on the screen, and I show the technology.
Sounds scuffed. How about I just tell you what I
Yeah,
get?
sounds like you just take a screenshot or just tell me what you get. Yeah, that seems
Yeah,
easier.
no, I think that might work better.
Yeah.
I got the booster.
All right, here we go.
Pop the booster.
Easy, Captain
Now
Pirate.
it's in my cash app.
Lord Pirate. Yeah. Okay. Now you double. And you have to click. You have to click escape, I think, to close it. 'Cause-
Yeah, no, I'm giving you the play-by-play. I don't have enough use space. I'm dropping soul enchanters. I'm gonna sell some.
I think my
sunset
Kanna
dues.
mule always had full inventory space as well. Hundreds and hundreds.
This one's got so much familiars, right?
Yeah. I saw
that
that.
Just don't have enough
So the
to
screenshots
keep
at
up
the end.
with. I got a red snail, a
Yeah.
blue wyvern,
Yeah.
and a blue and a dark sand dwarf. Fuck.
Nice. Okay. Wait, was that all
Worth.
3, or was that?
Those all 3.
Oh wow.
Worth.
Was the Sandorf epic at least?
No.
Oh well, that's a. You could have played that better, Damien. You could somehow.
Yeah, no, I could have played that better. That was
Yeah.
definitely in my control.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than swapping items, are there any other gains?
Well,
I feel like my potentials on flames are pretty good, especially my flames. I got super lucky with my flames.
yeah, no, those are solid. There's like some min-maxy stuff, but like you have HP and MP that kind of carries you over into being fine, right?
Yeah.
If you have those extra as well, those scale very well. I mean, the hat is ridiculous, of course.
Yeah.
That's what this whole session was for, right? Just to show the hat flame.
Yeah,
actually.
just to show the 88
Yeah.
and 6. Yeah.
That was
No.
amazing. I think my mom
No,
rolled this under Hayato as well, or like an 82 and 6 or something like that. I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll just sell for 20 stats less on my main, and it'd still be really good. Like a 68 and 6 is still solid as hell.
Yeah, no, my Kanna just got like on its like top. It's like what is it called again? The Tyrants. It's
Mhm.
Apso. All its flames are so good and were so cheap.
Yep.
Like that cape is 68 HP and then 5%.
Yep.
Glove is 104 and then HP. Like
Wait, there's also HP on the cape, yeah, and luck. It's
there
like
is.
all useful.
yeah, it is. I mean, I guess it's just easy to get good flames on Kanna.
It's easy to get something that, yeah, like the baseline of how shitty you can get is like almost impossible to reach because there's always going to be something that at least scales for damage.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
you
Yeah, that's what it is.
And you can get close enough to like the end game ones with just some HP and MP helping you out. Like if you get okay intellect and you get all stat, and then you get HP and MP block, it's like it's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. So you might as well just keep that, unless you're planning
Pretty
on dumping
much.
billions into it. I mean, other than that, I think just the flat stats and the potential of some link skills for your Legion is definitely where a lot of the gains would be, way more so than working on the flames and working more on your potential. Like the set bonus and stuff that we talked about, I work on star forcing the CRA, but other than that, for Legion and links, even just the characters that give flat int, just like a bunch of level 60s, all of that combined. And just making sure that you keep doing the symbol dailies and work on arcane power because there's just a lot of stat there.
Right. And would I only push them to level 60?
I mean, to start out, right? If you get like a whole board of level 60s, you'll build out your Legion space as well. You can put stuff in there. Level 70 would probably be nice, so you can get some extra link skills as well. But that's like where I would start, and that's also the simplest, right? And once the level 70s start going,
wouldn't you start with the link skills first and then work into the HP Legion, or sorry, the Int Legion?
Wait, did you already Terra Burn a character on this or no?
No, I haven't Terra Burned the character, but I'm saving the Terra Burn for another Kanna. That's gonna help my main out a little bit.
Right. Well,
it'd probably all be non-Terra Burned characters.
Right. I mean, you could get a 0, right? Because it's got the experience, and as soon as you get to the levels, then you get the Legion levels.
Zero's a really fun character to train to 200.
Well, you don't have to do the 200. You could just do like
yeah, you're right,
130 or something, right? And then you can immediately get 130 levels, and you have the extra experience. It's still something, yeah. But yeah, I would just work on the combination of Legion and Link, right? Definitely make a Beast Tamer is really good too, by the way. It's got percentage HP and MP and crit rate and boss damage. Like that's a good all-around Link skill for Kanna.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of Link skills, then what would I be looking at? So there's Beast Tamer, like you said. It's probably like Arc is a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Arc. It's also pretty strong.
DA is pretty good.
Yeah, DA is also pretty easy damage-wise.
Yeah, we're looking specifically at like flat damage and not so much at the bossing, right? Well, you know about my links command, right? So we're just gonna look at the yellow. Do you need the Mihal? Like, do you need the knockback resistance, or are you okay without it?
So I have a pretty solid top that's like carrying me over. But I might make a Mihail eventually
Mhm.
if they change it so that it's 100% uptime with no buff duration.
Yeah, because then you only need 120, and then it's whatever.
Yeah,
That's
that's cake.
Yep. Specifically in damage, I guess Ilium if you move around a lot, but that depends on the map size, right? You don't move that much, I think, right now.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I feel like I do move around enough to keep Ilium Link enough. So
Yeah, when you're
maybe I
training.
could do that one as well.
Yeah.
Because just focus on whatever gives me damage percent, especially on whatever happens to be a mage. So Beast Tamer and Ilium are very cake.
Yeah.
Because, they can be buffed.
Yeah, that's specifically
Arcade's a new
boss damage, right?
class.
But yeah.
Yeah. Look at that kind of thing.
You'd almost-
Probably.
I'm thinking if it's worth to get the to mention the pirate explorers because of the stat and the HP and MP also on it.
But I mean, Explorers.
Yeah.
How much is that total?
It's
Level
like
6.
is it 90? No, 70 stat, I think.
I know it's 70 stat, but what's the HP MP?
Fuck, hang on. There should be a link for that. 1225 HP and MP. So 2450 together.
That's pretty
like
solid.
Like a tier 5, no, tier 5 or tier 6 flame, I guess, depending on the level of the item.
I guess it's like 90 stat. 90 int.
Yeah.
And, 70 secondary.
Yeah, well, it sucks that it's on characters that don't also give you stat that you can use.
Yeah, it's also on characters that are not
Oh, the
gonna
Xenon
benefit
probably,
from
right?
having a Kanna.
You probably do the Xenon. I mean, it doesn't give you the Legion, but the Link skill is pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
Because you won't have like insane amounts of stat, so comparatively it's still pretty good probably. All the other stuff is too situational, too much on bossing. As long as you have the experienced ones, the Beast Tamer, and then the damage ones you just talked about, I think that'll be more than solid. Then you have like if they're an okay level, then you'll have like a 2k Legion. You're not really looking to get to the outside of the board anyway, so you're just looking to fill in like magic attack and intellect and maybe like some HP and MP, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to worry about the board too much. I never
No.
really do. It's just sort of like when you make your links and when you make like the good Legion blocks, right? You'll just end up with the board filled to wherever you need it, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, there's not really much that needs to be filled. I mean, if I do int, HP, MP, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, or
Right?
bonus.
Maybe a little bit on IED.
Nah, you wouldn't even want to do the bonus experience because that's just 4 squares for 1%.
Yeah, it's so much invested for a very small payout.
Yeah, I just always tell people like a full bonus experience grid fill is the same as a level 200 block for 0. Like that's the same bonus.
Or you could just put in like bonus EXP like I did on Hyperstat.
Yeah.
And I guess it stacks with all of that, so it isn't one for one, but
it's all additive, so it's all nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get Arc and DA in there, that'd be pretty solid. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Adele, but that's only for bossing. Maybe the new, like the Lara, would be really nice for you, probably, right?
What is the Lara link?
It's like pure regular monster damage with like a kind of a conditional, like in Kane, where you have to like hit X amount to charge it, but it's like basically instant if you're training.
Okay.
So I believe
and
it's
is that like 100% uptime or?
Yeah, it's basically 100% uptime. It's like there might be like half a second refresh time in between, but it's basically 100% uptime. Yeah, and it has
that sounds good. And then it's also a mage, so that would be an easy.
Yeah,
that'd be an easy.
And I think it's 14% or maybe 60. It's like a high percentage to Link.
I mean, the recent links have been pretty high percentages.
Yeah, it's 11%, but it has a static 5% before it, so it's 16% in total. So it says after defeating 20 regular monsters, you activate the help, and then for 30 seconds you get damage to regular monsters increased by 11%, and reactivation cooldown is 30 seconds, and it lasts for 30 seconds. So
and then with GMS server lag, you'll reactivate it before it's done.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It'll be like blinking and then immediately refresh on your screen, basically.
Yeah. I mean, on queue, I blinked because big brain.
Oh, you just. Yeah, but like, yeah, the flat intellect, but that would be if you feel like if there's a Terra Burn or a Mega Burn and you feel like doing something. All of the intellect together does add up, of course. It's quite a few.
The problem with int from Legion is it's just flat int if it's a character, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna push too hard on the int mules.
Yeah.
Unless they happen to coincide with something else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, does Blaze Wizard give int?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a Blaze Wizard probably then to get it to 150 for the what is the bonus called?
Empress Blessing.
The Empress Blessing, yeah, for the 30 attack, magic attack.
And you'll get the link for the bossing that might help every now and then. Plus the flat, then you have like a little bit 3 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. That's good value, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you get the int, you get the,
Yep.
You get the easy character, you get everything.
It's also very strong early, yeah. It's got a decent kit to just destroy stuff.
Yeah, it's like super heavy control on like most early level maps. Like you've got like
Flash
2
jumping.
FMAs and like a very long reach attack. And then you've got the sun, which is pretty huge.
I spent that skill where you blow like fire to the left and to the right. Way back when I trained it, I would like at Drake's, just when you reach 3rd job, be like just push it on one platform, down jump, push it again, down jump, push it again, and like destroy the whole map.
It actually happened to be my Terra Burn on my main. Right, so it's pretty fresh in the mind.
Bro, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I assume it's different now, because then back then I remember I had to use the teleporter on top of the Drake map, so that when I get to the bottom I would teleport back and then re-put my teleport spot, but now they have since a long time already, they've had a built-in teleporter, so you don't have to do that anymore. But that's when I did Blaze Wizard, so that's a little bit ago. Yeah. But I did Project CRA with it, and it was actually surprisingly strong. To the 5th job kit, like the big Phoenix flame thing, that actually did quite a lot of damage.
It's kinda, dude, I don't know. It's kinda sad. Like nobody plays the class though. I don't even know why.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel bad. Its damage is okay. Its mobbing is okay. I mean, it's nothing like. It's not a Dell or anything, but
I guess that's mainly it. Just people just see other classes that are shinier and then they do those instead.
I don't know. Blaze Wizard is pretty sick. It's got like fire everywhere and.
Yeah, the
I feel like that would appeal to someone, surely. Right?
I think it's because the flame pizza doesn't scale well because of everyone already having so much damage, and people just want those domains. They want to do that crazy damage.
The flame pizza is pretty solid.
I mean, it'll be better once the reboot passive goes through, so that'll be nice for them.
I don't know. Even without the reboot passive, it's like 60% damage, and then like they also give a final damage buff. Or no, it's not a final damage buff. It's an elemental resistance.
Elemental resistance debuffed on the boss. Yeah.
Now, it doesn't stack with like Battle Mage, but who else plays Battle Mage?
And Dawn Warrior has one as well, right?
I think so. Might be Dawn Warrior. I know there's 3.
Yeah, those 3.
And they don't stack with each other.
No, it'd be broken if they stacked, I think.
It'd be pretty solid.
So Blaze Wizard ping reliant. The main attack, the fireball stuff is pretty ping reliant, but all the other stuff not very. You have pretty low cooldown on all your 5th jobs, so you're just like throwing them all out and just setting the entire map on fire, basically.
I guess it would be the ping reliance, right?
It would.
That people worry about.
Yeah, I think that would scare some people off. I think it's just mainly once you kind of, man, I don't know. I guess flash jump mages just aren't very popular. Like Kinesis isn't like everywhere out there either. Like Breaking Hearts.
Poor Gudgeon.
The Lara is also going to be a flash jump mage. Oh, that one maybe people will play just because it's new and shiny, but.
Yeah, the Blaze Wizard in my Black Mage party, he is like, he has absolutely no competition for his dojo slot.
Yeah. I think there was one guy who like quit at level 274.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Yeah.
Steve quit because like he hurt his hands
Oh shit! Really?
while learning Black Mage.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, or at least that's what
Oh,
what
okay,
I
okay. I
heard.
thought you like
I
actually
used
meant
to
like
boss
actually
him.
hurt his hands. Like you just
No,
mean that it
like,
wasn't fun for him to
I
play
don't know,
the.
like he got carpal tunnel or something along those lines. Like it
Like,
wasn't healthy
actually?
for him to continue playing the game.
Jesus.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, like learning Black Mage was so intense on his. I guess maybe he had a very bad keyboard layout or something, and he just kept on
maybe.
playing with it, and then his hands got fucked or something. I don't know.
Jesus.
But that's what I heard.
That
he was
kind of
taking a
sounds
break
like
from
an
the game.
urban legend gone
Definitely.
wild. It's like, did you
Dude,
know
I
that the
mean,
guy who played Blaze Wizard
we
actually
used to
the
do
class is so
Tenebrous Boss
shit
together,
that he's
so-
got a carpal tunnel now, so he had to quit at level 274. I don't even know. It just sounds fake, you know.
We used to do Tenebrous Boss party together, so yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like it is pretty.
Yeah, the key inputs and everything.
Yeah.
I think they were changing some of that in KMS, but I mean, if by that time you already got some RSI shit going on, you probably don't want to go back and revisit.
Maybe he just had to stop playing, and then when he stopped playing, he didn't want to come back. Who knows?
Yeah. It does suck though, because he was so close. I think finally they did get a 275 Blaze Wizard though, right?
Yeah, that's
As
the
the-
one in my party.
As the last class of all the classes in the game. Like even Demon Avengers had 275 earlier.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. I guess too much sunk cost fallacy for the DAs. Too much copium.
Feels bad. Can you even do Black Mage on a DA? Is that possible?
I think so. I think in KMS there were people running it. But in GMS, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could, but the survivability would be yikers.
Right. So links. I could take a look at the links myself. I didn't really consider them all that much.
Yep.
But links, very basic Legion stuff. Swapping my set effects.
Yep.
And then what else?
Rerolling Earring, Star Forcing
Well,
CRA,
yeah.
and running CRA. And maybe getting the tattoo.
Tattoo. Would I get the monocle as well or no?
No,
So if I'm gonna get the monocle, I guess I might as well push. Well, is there a point of transposing?
If you have a pat mark.
Well, I mean, I could get a pap mark.
Yeah, could you though? You say you do.
I've gotten so many. I've gotten like 5 on my main.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 1 on my 0. Like I could just carry it on my main if anything.
Sure. Yeah, you could probably kill it very quickly.
Or just run it on my Kanna. My Kanna can probably kill it pretty
I think
easily.
so too. Yeah. Like I was running it on my Adele today. That was like almost 30k stat, but like you're probably stronger. I killed it so fast. So you probably have
Yeah,
guild
I
skills
mean-
available, right, on the character?
Oh yeah, I have ground guild skills.
Yeah, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've leached 2 pap marks. I think I have like 4 in inventory, so I think I've seen 7 total.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I also have 1 on my 0. Kind of nuts.
Yeah, I've got like 11. Like when they changed the numbers, I got a lot of them when they said that they increased the drop rate. In those 2 weeks after that, I think I found 5 between my characters.
Oh, no.
And then since then, I haven't seen a single one again.
Yeah, no, it's so sporadic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so sad. Of all the hard boss drops, I get a lucid belt this week. On my main.
That doesn't feels bad, man.
Yeah.
At least I got a
I mean,
shoulder
I guess
this week. Finally something good.
Yeah, I guess I got an achievement.
Yeah, I
think,
think silver lining, Damien.
Silver lining. As far as my shoulder, glove,
Mhm.
boot, and cape, those
Yeah.
are pretty much done in terms of their upgrades, right? But do I
Yeah.
is Arcane even like reasonable? Like, do I start like not leeching myself droplets on this Kanna, and then also like buying shop droplets if at all possible?
Um. Well, it's definitely moving into the full arcane set is definitely an upgrade from having like partial tyrants and that kind of stuff because of the set bonuses as well coming together. You could even go for the 6 set bonus that has like the HP and MP percentage in it, right? Some people do that.
I could, but
that would depend on how far your hat goes at that point. If your hat is already 21
my hat is
stars,
pretty solid.
then,
It would be hard to replace.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, yeah.
I think the main gain in swapping to arcanes would probably be to swap my boot and my cape, because they're unstarred tyrants.
Yeah, but the
I think
flats...
I have 1 star on the boots, but
yeah.
That was
Yeah, I don't
just
know. The flat
just to
weapon and
say.
magic attack is really good, though.
It is, but it's like.
But yeah, the
compared
set
to an
bonus
arcane,
will... Yeah, the set bonus should overcome that.
Yeah, and then just arcane, just in general, gives a lot of stat and attack.
For sure.
As expensive as it is.
Yeah, well, that would be the thing, right? How much money do you have on the character at that point, and are you okay with just like throwing it up there?
Yeah.
Because on the one hand, it's easy to make money on like a Meso Mule because you don't have all the expenses of an account. You just have the one character. But on the other side is also that if you splurge a little bit too hard, suddenly you're completely out, and you also don't have any other like access, like money coming in, right? You only have one flow in and one flow out.
The can mess a farm pretty easily.
Yeah, but you would have to actively go out and do that. It's not like you're doing Ursus every day and doing Maple Tour and bosses on other characters and selling the crystals, right? You have a pretty linear, like, one in, one out kind of thing. So it can feel like it's very easy to make money, but that's only when you're actually training it. And then when you stop training it, immediately all your income just completely stops. So that's something to take into account when you're... if you're done with like this transition and then you just stop spending completely and then you're like, okay, everything that you have now would be like saved up for Arcana, for example.
Yeah. Would you just say then wait on drops? If I get drops, I get drops.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, maybe buy like, if you can, like buy the ones with the stones and with the event currency, buy the droplets, but I probably wouldn't buy the Meso ones.
Fair enough. I mean, how much time is left in this event? Because I don't have too many of the red cores.
The 24th is the last day where you can get points.
24th. So there's 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks.
Yeah, this week. I think this week can... No. Hang on.
That's including this week, of course.
Yeah, including this week. Yeah.
So 3 weeks, including this week. I mean, I guess I could get a solid chunk. That's like 40 droplets.
That's a good start.
Yeah, if I like... Assuming I can get a good chunk of Neocores.
Another thing in KMS was also is that they're gonna put droplets permanently buyable in Reboot.
Really?
Yeah. We don't know the
50
price yet.
Pop.
Yeah, probably, I'm guessing. So that does mean that if later you want to go for that, then there's like perma option later.
Yeah, but that's like, how much would that come out to? 5 bill an item? It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive, yeah.
So you'd end up spending 5 bill, then about 2 bill to start it, so that's 7 bill. So for 4 set arcane, that's
and so
already
potential is another
already 28 bill.
Bill enough, yeah. Yep.
Alright. I don't know. I'll see about drops then. I mean, I'm running Lucid Will pretty consistently, so if I can get drops on my Kishmio, then I'll be pretty okay with that.
Yeah, and it would just be a matter of just safeguarding the 17 and then moving over. That's basically the strategy, though, that I had on my DA that I started with, and I haven't gotten a single drop since I started on my DA, just to highlight
I mean,
that.
the thing
We've gotten
is,
5 weapons, though, but
the thing is,
no armors.
You and me both on the DA and on my Kanna, we're not full relying on it, right? Like my Tyrant and my Absolab are about as good as they're going to get, unless I'm going to push them past 17, which is not really an option for this Kanna.
Yeah, I know, my DA has like 10-star cape and shoes, so...
Oh, so never mind.
Yeah, I had a 12-star
Maybe
belt
not so
for a
much
while.
the case on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, armor drops are so hard. Maybe when they upgrade armor drops, it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah, so they're changing that as well to the armor. The drop rate for armor is going to go up, but it's going to be a box, so you'll just open up the box and you can pick up whatever armor you want from it.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't like. Hopefully all my armored luck doesn't go into overalls in the meantime.
Hopefully not, like hats, armor, overalls.
I just keep getting hats and overalls, and then like
Beautiful.
I get no armor drops once the armor upgrade comes out.
That'd be
I
sad.
have like 8 overalls and a lot of tiers.
Should we do a fashion show? Upgrade them all a little bit differently and then show them off. Smega them.
Dude, I got baited. I thought someone told me that the set effect was getting 20% crit damage. I was like, fuck.
Did someone say that? I said as a joke. Well, not really as a joke, but what I said is like, why don't they just give the overall set bonus a potential, or like the 7 or 8 set bonus something like 20% crit damage, so it's actually maybe worth it for some people to go for those set bonuses, you know? But I guess someone just heard that and then just picked up only that part and then started rolling with it.
Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe like when I talked about the Kishin and the all the Kanna nerfs when I got hosted by the MapleStory stream. And some people just stayed up long enough just to hear that and then dipped, and then apparently a bunch of people were like spreading it around.
I don't know, dude. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to swap my top and bottom to an overall. Fuck. I was kind of depressed.
Well, on the one hand, people are like, when are we gonna get something new for top and bottom? And then on the other hand, when you get something, it's like, oh fuck, now we have to spend money. It's like, why would you gotta have both of those?
It's one thing to have a new thing. It's another thing to have the meta change, you know? Because it's like, I could have, if I hadn't invested last week, then I could have just, you know, it's like that kind of thing.
Well, sure, but a lot of times the new thing that is also part of a meta change, you can only get it if you also get decently strong for the step before that, right? Like if a new top and bottom comes out now that's like level 220, then no one's going to complain because you need like 21 stars CRA at least to be able to get to that content, so it's whatever.
Yeah, but if it's like
the arcane overall, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, especially now because you're thinking about maybe going from 17 to 21. It's like, oh, by the way, arcane overall. If you had a drop, like you could have just done that as well, then saved all that money.
Yeah.
What if they give overall 6 lines of potential or some shit? I think that'd be horrible, actually.
Or just what are the two sets of potential that you can roll?
Yeah, because I was gonna say if they give it 1 block of potential, they would have to give it like 8 lines or something to make it roughly equivalent.
Yeah.
Unless it doesn't have all the junk that top and bottom do, then that would be better.
Yeah.
That could work. Alright, do you feel like you've got enough homework?
I feel like that pretty much covers it.
Yeah.
I guess the only other thing is to probably get like a Genesis badge, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
That's the only other realistic upgrade.
Yeah, the only realistic. Yeah, source of suffering, of course. Yeah, you can get that pitch pass. No, I was gonna say I would like check with some other Kannas and see like roughly how strong they were with all of the benchmarks, and just to see how far you need to go. But I think that will get you pretty far. But
I mean, if I can hit 30k stat, I'm plenty happy with that. Whether I'm able to train in Cernium at better rates than Luminar or not, I feel like 30k stats are pretty solid.
That's pretty solid goal. You're training there on your DS?
I train there on my DS. On my DS, I have to be 50k stats to one shot.
Exactly.
But I'm not looking to one shot, right?
No, but it's not like 30k is half the power of 50k stat. Wait,
sorry, no. That's for burning Cernium. I need 50k.
Yeah, you need more like 40.
For regular Cernium, I'm one-shotting in... I think I run 100% meso, 80% drop. So I'm at like 43k stat.
Right, yeah.
And I'm one-shotting.
Yeah. I switched to full meso now, and burning Cernium still one-shotting. This is some... I mean, it's not crazy rates. Like, it's not as good as Lumina, but that's actually pretty good. I'm getting over 600 mil an hour now, so...
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Is that with Wealth and Legion or just solid?
Yeah, with Wealth Legion, yeah. And 100% meso on 3 pieces, and then the rest full damage.
Yeah. I equipped 4 pieces. I have 2. No, I have 3 2-line pieces and then 1 3-line piece. for my Mesa drop gear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I
that's,
used like the old transposed stuff, like the Sweetwater earring and.
Yeah, I use my Sweetwater pendant.
Yep.
It's like, I mean, what am I going to use it for?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, might as well come in handy.
But I already had a reinforced pendant, or a reinforced earring, sorry. It was already double line, so...
Oh yeah, I have that too. But I'm not using that one though, because that one is losing me too much damage. I transposed another pat mark into another monocle, and it was like roughly the same score. So I was like, well, if I roll 3-line strength, I'll just reroll the other one. But I rolled 2-line meso with 7% all. So I was like, oh, that's perfect for the gear.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Well, I was trying to get double meso on my 20-star solid ring that I'm not using anymore, but then I rolled double drop on that, so I was like, well, fuck. I guess it's a drop rate ring now.
It is kind of nuts. I was rolling my solid ring,
right?
Because I boomed my Kanna ring.
Ooh.
And I wasn't getting a spare, so I was like, I'll just roll my solid ring for something, right? Like I had some spare cubes when I was rolling for some Burnium gear. Funny enough. And then I roll item meso.
Well, that pretty much determines.
Well, now I'm really not re-rolling this.
No, you're not? That's great. And is it 20-star or?
It's 18, so it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
So that's
they're actually pretty cheap to replace, right? Like if you boom them, like you can actually go to 20.
Yeah, they're really cheap.
They're like, what is 250 or 150 or something?
It's low.
Yeah. Well, but, compared to. Oh no, wait, because 400, 700, and then
450,
and then 450, and then 200, something like that.
Maybe. It's yeah, it's fun stuff.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, if you are gonna use it for the higher level areas as your drop rate gear, but then still being able to clear, might be worth the star forcing it, for future proofing for any kind of area that comes out.
Yeah.
Because what else are you gonna spend those coins on? You probably have quite a lot of Gollux coins, not really that much to spend it on, right?
I'm still working on my Gollux gear.
Okay.
Like I have.
We're trying to 22. Yeah. Well, if you're trying to 22, then.
But I have 7 spares for my earring. I have 21 double pendant. And then
I got a 22.
I've got a ring with a spare.
I had double 21 as well, and then I moved one into the Sweetwater. And then the other one, and then I got 1 to 22, and then I boomed the other one. So now we've got like a trace.
I don't want to star force my Sweetwater past 17, because Sweetwater is a pain. So I'm just gonna keep my. I'm gonna keep double Gollux and then just swap to Source of Suffering eventually.
You don't have the Dreadnought?
The what? Sorry.
You don't have the Dreadnought. You don't have your boat leveled?
No.
Oh,
I could level it, but
yeah, if you level your boat to Dreadnought, you can make dinero so fast. You can make it like 50 almost a day.
Yeah, but even still, that's still like a full week to get one.
Yeah, but it's 6 minutes of dailies in a day.
Yeah, but
so
hate CPT.
That's like 45 minutes of time to get like one backup. That's good value.
I don't like Commercy though.
No, I get it. But once you get to the Dreadnought, it's just smooth sailing, pun intended.
Yeah.
To a lot of dineros.
Yeah, no, but since I intend to go Dark Boss set eventually, it's just whatever for me.
Yeah.
Like I'll just transfer over my superior Gollux and then I'll go from there.
Right. Yeah, well, that's why I was getting the superior 22. And the first one went, but then I was like, well, I might as well equip it and then try to get the other one to 22 as well, and then the other one boomed, so I was like, oh, fuck. But yeah, Source of Suffering, that's all pretty far away.
Yeah, I mean, my party's pretty okay, I guess, in terms of loot.
Yeah, you've seen some pieces.
Yeah.
You should be good.
No, I've not seen I've seen 2 eye patches, I've actually seen like 6 lucid belts total across all my characters, but I guess I run lucid the most.
Yeah, definitely.
So
that's the one that's the most accessible,
like
right?
Sort of inflation there.
More so than Will. It's like more people.
And I've seen 1 book, or sorry, I've seen 2 books. I've seen 1 in your party and then 1 in mine.
Yes, that's still so low. Like,
yeah. Well, for how long I've been running and how many characters I run on, it's quite low.
Oh wait, why is my juniper in here?
Oh, your thing. Everything has like the bug of like the.
Yeah,
the
if you
bow
open
skill.
it, yeah, I was doing that on purpose. If you open the boat one, then
I was like, why is everything
it puts
glowy
the
and
arrows.
shiny and like?
It's
so,
kind of nice,
like,
right? But it
majestic?
puts the arrows in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like confused. I was like, why is your shit so like majestic and radiant?
It even does it with the soul bag. It's really weird.
That's what I was looking at. The soul bag. Does it do it to anything else? Oh, the soul bag.
Yeah, like the background. Yeah. It's
That's
just a whole bunch of arrows in there. Yeah.
that looks interesting.
Yeah, it's different, which means it looks interesting, but it's kind of strange.
That's just good game design.
Exactly. That's just how it's supposed to work.
It's an Easter egg.
Yeah, Easter egg. True. Discovered.
Easter egg discovered. Add that to the list.
Yep. On your list. So you have a list? You good with your list?
I'm good with my list. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just upload it on YouTube, and then if you don't have the list fresh in your brain, then you can just watch it back.
Yeah, no, I don't have a list. So.
Okay. Mental list.
Yeah, I have a mental list. My mental list always goes really well.
Yeah. You remember things so well, like when you have appointments and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty well known for that, actually.
Yeah. Very punctual.
I don't know. I guess I'll maybe probably not write something down.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a hard maybe.
Hard maybe, leaning
maybe.
towards no.
Leaning towards probably most
Almost
likely no.
definitely not.
Yeah. Most definitely likely no. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else we can go over right now?
No, I think that's probably it. To be
Mhm.
honest, I honestly want to do like progression for like another character,
Mhm.
but my con is basically done. I don't think there's really much else.
Okay, this kind of is like eerily similar to my Kanna in the sense that it's kind of like all over the place, right?
I mean, I think if you're making a Kishmio, it's gonna be hobble and gobble, right? In terms of what you put on it.
For some reason, mine has 3 dark Rin totems, though. Because why not? You know.
I should have done the Dark
was-
Totem event.
Yeah.
The other thing I was so depressed about was I never did Unending Night on it.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any of that either. But I was already
completely forgot.
I was already
It, like,
max
slipped my
symbols
mind.
on it when it came out, so I was like, whatever.
Dude, Unending Night would have got me so many symbols though.
Yeah, I mean, the extra nodes from completing symbols would have also been nice, just to have a giant
Yeah.
stockpile. Like every time a new skill comes out, you can immediately max it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean, at that
node-wise
point,
it's
my
fine.
nodes were my main issue,
Mhm.
right? So it would have been even bigger, like for starting my Kanna.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's hindsight. I can't do anything about it now.
Yeah.
so.
Best to not get too hung up on it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I appreciate
Yeah.
having someone
you
to
do?
bounce ideas off of.
Well, I'm glad to be the bouncer.
Okay.
Alright. Speaking of bouncing, get the fuck out of here.
All right. Later, man.
Right, see you later, man. Good luck.
You too.
You. Bye. Right, that was Damien from our weekly hard boss party. So this is Kanna on his second account. You can definitely make some gains. Yeah, you don't want to overfund it, of course. You don't want to underfund it and be stuck in the new area. Might be a little bit optimistic on how quickly he'll be able to kill, but you know, Kanna's got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of summons and a lot of stuff flying around, so their kill speed might be acceptable. But my main question, and then my overarching question with all of this is, once you do get your Kanna to a level where you can take it with you and then train there for a long period of time, to which extent is it going to be worth getting 2 characters to that level always to be able to train there versus... Because what I see happening, what I would like to see happening is that this 2PC meta just doesn't go that far, right? That it just doesn't keep going forever. And that what eventually happens is that there are maps that are so big and there are rates that are so good that at a certain point, we start to train with other people in the same map, and we alternate totems. Like one person uses a totem, you use a totem, and you can basically train 2 or 3 times as long on totems because you're training in the same map at like the same time. And then the rates are of such a quality that it's better than to get a Kanna on a second computer and level it all the way up just to Kishin you, so you can Kishin all the time. That's what I hope that we eventually can get to. Or that we can get to an area where everyone has their own spawn in the map, and then just one totem being active increases the spawn for everyone, and that you can train in a smallish map, but everyone gets like their own runes and gets their own monsters, and you can see each other, but not the skills you use, not the damage lines, and not the monsters that you can only see your own monsters, that kind of thing. Something like that I hope that we go towards, so that you are quote-unquote more forced to have like other people on the map with you. Of course, that shouldn't go to detriment of people whose game starts lagging more if other people are on the map and are doing things. So that would have to be helped first. But yeah, I think with every new area that comes out, the experience in the new maps is potentially so good that the premium of getting another character on a second account, high enough level to be able to take it with you and to have permanent Kishin, the premium of that is increasing in price with every new area that comes out, or the premium is increasing in value, I guess. So I wonder to which extent that's going to be worth it. So with that in mind as well, I wouldn't like super over-invest or go like super crazy in all the equips, because if eventually you move away from that, then all of that is just going to kind of sit there. But yeah, that's why we kind of talked about also like how can you get some value on the character so that you can translate that value back to your main account later, right? Like, oh, you carry someone with that character, and then someone else carries you in your main account, and boom, now you have more access to arcanes, for example. So that is always in the back of your head as extra value that you can add. But yeah, this was a very specific situation. I wonder who's going to watch this on YouTube and is going to think like, oh, this is really very helpful for me, my specific situation. Okay, my eye is... can you guys see this? No, you guys can't see it. Oh my god, this is the worst eye twitch ever. Oh wait, just still in the video. Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? So yeah, as always, if you want a session like this with whatever situation you're in, it could be this one, it could be something completely different, or it could be just like a level 224 Adele or something that you're trying to kill Lotus and Damien with. Any kind of session that you're in, check the link in the description of the video to request one of these sessions for yourself. Or if you have data for me in the form of monster skill per hour, battle analyses, or training videos in high-level areas, and you'd like to share that with the community to make sure that people have more data to base all of their decisions on, there's a link for in description as well, where you can submit that. And there's also a link if you want to join the Reboot guilds, both in NA or EU. There's 2 chapters. The EU one is, not as big. Let's just keep it at that. But if you want to join, you can also find the sign-up sheets link in the description as well. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.